leaders who have given decades to our great republic at great sacrifice to yourselves and to your families. But if the words I'm speaking today are making your heart sink, then you should do the honorable thing and resign.
Yeah, see, the thing about that is that some did resign, and weirdly, among all the other blundering and gin-soaked insanity of Pete Hegseth, he might actually be like creating new Democrats to run for office right there, because some people have resigned, some people have been fired as well, and they're now deciding, you know what? Not in the military anymore, might as well run for office and make some change that way. And here we want to talk about ex-Navy Admiral Nancy Lacore, who decided to run this for South Carolina's 1st Congressional District, and here is an ad.
Many people consider service a sacrifice. I consider it a privilege. For 35 years, I served in the United States Navy with the belief that service, honor, and integrity matter. That these are the qualities of true leaders. But it's not what our political leaders believe today. My name is Nancy Lacore. After decades of service to our country, a career that started as a Navy pilot and finished as a 3-star admiral, I was removed from my position without cause, along with dozens of other senior military leaders. After I left the Pentagon that day, I never put the uniform on again, but I am not done serving.
So I think it's a fine first ad highlighting her personal story. I think it'll appeal to like the, I don't know if they're talked about anymore, but like security moms or whatever. I don't entirely understand, stylistically, I don't entirely understand having the script visually on the screen. I was a little bit confused by that. But I like she's showing, she's just recently out of the military. She was fired unjustly by this out of control Pentagon. I'm sure in a future ad, she'll probably do kettlebell swings better than Pete Hegseth is capable of. That said, she's going to be running in the district where Nancy Mace currently holds the seat. She's not going to be running again. She's running for governor instead. It is an R+6 district, according to the Cook Political Report, that is strongly Republican. But a lot of people are assuming that this is going to be an election that could very well produce a blue wave. Maybe an R+6 district in that particular case might be gettable. It is a contested Democratic primary. There's Mac Defford, Max Diaz, Matthew Fulmer, Myra Rivera Vasquez. So it's contested, and it's an interesting origin story for her that she was fired under Pete Hegseth. That said, there isn't like a lot of strong evidence that she's a strong progressive yet. Like if you go to her priorities list on her website, this is what it says. People first, honor service, affordability, that's good, although it can mean a lot of different things. A future worth passing on. I don't have a problem with any of those things, but all of those things are very generic in general. It's not saying much. And by the way, I went to the campaign websites of some of the other candidates to find out more about them. And thus far, nobody is staking out very specific territory in this race. And I think if you want to win people over, maybe frustrated independents, you got to come swinging with some specifics, I think. So we'll see. Maybe one of them is a strong progressive. I'm still doing my initial research into it. But I do find this whole thing of these ousted military officers now running for office pretty interesting. Tehran, what do you make of it?
I think, first of all, in regards to that ad, John, I watch Netflix with the subtitles on. So I'm grateful that the script was on the screen, okay? And for anyone who watches Netflix with the subtitles on, thank you for your service. Now, as far as Nancy Lacore goes, also thank you for your service, you 3-star general, admiral in the Navy, helicopter pilot. I mean, this is a great origin story. Now, does she turn out to be Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader? We're yet to find out, as we're finding out about these fired ex-military people by Pete Hegseth. But I would say that being fired by Pete Hegseth is a badge of honor. It does say, hey, I opposed whatever this was, and I'm an independent thinker. Now, whether I'm a progressive or not, whether I'm a moderate, which America seems to be lacking nowadays, whatever that is, when you're fired by Pete Hegseth, I would put that on my resume.
100%, I think that is a great point. On the stylistic thing, some people are saying it's meant to look like military communication systems, which yeah, it definitely reads like that. Although I'm pretty sure most serious military communications these days are done on Telegram or Signal, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, we'll see. I'm going to be watching the race. It's an important one. And I really hope that more and more of these races start to fall into the competitive category because we need a big change.